Hello, in this video I will show you a Apriori algorithm package in C#. You can get the package via NuGet package manager by searching jotur.datamining. After the downloading that package, all the necessary classes will be added in your project. To use that, you need to create an Apriori object with data fields object. As you see, the Apriori class requires the data fields object. The data fields object actually all of your contains all of your data. Let's see. Yes. Here you can see there's a one string list. It contains your item names and boolean array list, that list that contains boolean array, and those are your rows. There's some different usage of that class. Okay, let me show you the first example. Our first example is here. We have a sum of transactions from a market, and that contains the items sold together. For example, in the first transaction, item 1, 2 and 5 sold together, and the second item 2 and item 4 sold together. So we need to prepare our Apriori object and data fields. I created a string list here that contains my item names. In here, item 1, item 2 to 5, I just write it here. You can write whatever you want, apple or something else, yogurt. And here I have a list that contains integer list. That list is my transaction list. Here, the first list of my first transaction, not that, sorry. My first transaction contains 3 items, item 1, item 2 and item 5. But here I wrote 0, 1 and 4 because of the item 1 index is 0 and index of item 2 is 1. You can create a like that. After the transaction definition, I created an Apriori object with my data fields object. In here, I sent the field names count. Actually, it's the my products count. For example, for this example, I have 5 different products. So I wrote it. I will write it 5, and my transactions and my field names. You can skip the past field names. It will create the unique IDs, unique names for each product. And let's run it and see what happened. By the way, the example says suppose the minimum support is 22% and let the minimum confidence is 70%. Okay, I just get my Apriori object from the example 1 method, And here I have a small method that I created before the recording video, write a priori, and I sent my a priori object with my minimum support. Here I call that method a priori. My a priori object calculates C nodes. That method requires minimum support, and after the call that, all your a priori the a priori algorithm, the a priori class will calculate all your tables and all of your rules. Here I just writing all the tables and all the rules in console. You can reach your tables via by like that, my object, each level of nodes, and you can get the rules with rules. It contains the all of your association rules. Okay, let's run it and see what happened. Not that again. Yes. Here, as you see, our algorithm reached the table 3 and it created some rules for us with all the calculations. Let's see. Yeah, the solution of that example also reached the table 3. It has 2 item set, item 1, item 2, and item 3. As you see, we have also that item 1, item 2, and item 5. We have also reached that, and we created those rules. But the examples say that suppose the minimum confidence is 70%. Yes, there. And here in my all rules, I will get those rules. Just search with with the list feature, like where rule is confidence bigger or equal 70%. And if I run that, I will get the rules that the example wanted. Okay, let's continue the second example. At second example, we have also some transactions from a market. They selling bread, milk, chips, etc. And they have they send it suppose that they send it those transactions, and we will calculate it. I will create it. I created a file like a CSV format type. The first line contains my product's name, and the others contains they sold or not sold in transaction. Actually, I created that table with commas. And here at example 2 method, I'm reading the file, and the first line is my file names and the others is my rows. So here I'm just reading all the file line by line, and each row I'm converting to a boolean array and adding my rows variable, and after that I'm creating a new Apriori object that contains the data fields object with field names and rows. In example, it wants the 40% minimum support, so I sent my Apriori object and with 40% minimum support to write Apriori method, and I run it. Okay, it created some tables and rules. Here my algorithm reached the table 3, and also the solution reaches table 3, and they are total same, and it found the rules with confidence value and lift value and other values. You can, as I said, you can get it via NuGet package manager, and you can get the source code from the GitHub. I will write the link at description. I will be very happy if you start and help me to improve the source code. Thank you.